Okay, so who could it be? Who who do you guys think it is? Who absolutely cannot handle criticism? It's I'll give you one hint. It's a man. It's a man, all right? It's 100% a man. Oh, oh. Who could it be, man? Chat, who could it be? Who is somebody who is deranged enough to try to copyright strike criticism towards them? I'm seeing it in the chat. I'm seeing it in the chat. I'm seeing it multiple times in the chat. It's Dame. It's fucking Dame, bro. The one, the only, the absolute industry professional. So to start this off here, let me walk you. We're going to take a trip down memory lane, all right? Before we get to this part, I'm going to try to tell the story to the best I can, all right? You won't believe this. There's actually more to it than just copyright striking, all right? There's more to it, but I'll get to it in a minute here. So he's actually been attempting to silence criticism on my channel for a while now, and it's a single live stream. This is a story of how a single live stream and maybe a second channel video drove a man to insanity. Let me give you like some like real background detail on myself here and my YouTube channel. All right. So when I release a video on either channel, I, for the most part, don't really read comments. I don't really respond to comments. Maybe sometimes if they're funny and I'm in the mood, but for the most part, I do not really read them. Maybe I will read them right when I post a video for like the first hour or so, but there's numerous reasons for that. Okay. One of the reasons why I don't read almost like a majority of the comments, maybe I'll take a look at some point down the road, right? It's for mental health. The first thing is it's for mental health. Like, hey, thank you for the tier 1 sub, Bruce Lee. I appreciate that, man. It's for like mental health, right? At a certain point, it's just like, I can't spend all day refreshing these comments here. I don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to enjoy my day. I'm not trying to read like people telling me I'm like a fraud or, you know, how I should die or whatever the fuck, right? Now on my main channel, that's the case. On my second channel though, even more so, I do not read the comments. In fact, I'm like not even logged into it. The second channel is actually mainly run by my good friend Kick Clouds. I'm not sure if you guys know him, Casey. He's in the Discord server. He edits most of the videos and he basically runs the channel, and like once in a while I'll edit a video here and there. Don't worry, this is gonna all make sense in a second. And I also do not really censor comments either. I'm like a pretty big believer in freedom of speech. And that includes in my comments. If you're gonna roast me, you can roast me. Fuck it. You can roast me, you know, and if you're wrong, people will roast you back. Like, for the most part, I do not delete comments, right? In fact, most of the time, I don't even read them. So within the past 6 months or so, I did a video on my second channel. It was a live stream that became a video on my second channel. And what it was covering was Dame Taylor and something hit the keys. Very long name, by the way. And how they had like a debate / argument on Dame's stream. It was kind of funny, but also kind of fucked up because Dame Taylor kept muting him and like wouldn't let him talk. And there was like one funny moment in it. It was some pretty entertaining stuff.
Is that like the energy I'm giving? I'm not telling you I'm trying to go fight or shoot at you or none of this other shit.
Because you not like that, bro. So let's just put that.
Bro, you don't know me. Have you ever kicked somebody's door down, choked out a pit bull, slapped somebody around to get your money? You like don't get on the internet and say like you're not about that life because you don't know. Like you don't know.
I mean, PETA's losing their shit right now, bro. They're trying to track down something for sure. It was a pretty funny little stream and second channel segment, right? Now, what had happened in the comments here is what set this whole thing into motion. I didn't even know this was happening, right? It wasn't that video or that stream that triggered this whole thing. It was in the comments what started this whole thing. But within the comments, there was one person talking about their experience with Dame, and they accused him of scamming him. Basically, this person was trying to be a part of Dame Taylor's like producer camp, essentially. And I think it's either, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head because this is all recalling from memory. And I'm just trying to like recall it, right? So it's either $500 or $1,000 to do that, to like be a part of his producer camp. And basically, he was accusing Dame of scamming him. And I didn't even know about this comment at the time. I guess it got a moderate amount of upvotes, like either 30, 50. It definitely had less than 50. It was probably like 30 or 20 or something. I know $500 was accused of scamming for. Sorry, allegedly. I didn't even know about this comment at the time, right? But I did get some Twitter DMs from the guy who accused him also simultaneously. This guy named Trust Issues, right? And I didn't even know about the comment section thing. I just got sent this. And I was like, what the hell is this about, bro? Like, what? Like, what is this? Like, get out of here. But then following this, I saw Dame Taylor post a live stream where he was talking about how he didn't scam somebody for $500, and I was like, this is weird. And my expertise hunt to look for music production content to react to on stream, I saw that and I was like, well, this sounds pretty interesting. That sounds interesting. That sounds like something I want to react to. So I did. And then I made the connection when I pre-watched like a little bit of it, and I was like, wait a minute, this is the same guy that was sending me that shit in my DMs. So I basically pulled both things together. Like right before I was like planning the stream, I didn't really do a lot of prep for this stream. Like I basically just like pulled both things together, and I was like, all right, whatever, we can talk about this. You know what I mean? We could see if he's really scamming him or like if this is just some bullshit or whatever, right? Kind of just like take a look at the claims, right? And the, you know, the evidence or whatever. And I guess because of this comment, Dame Taylor felt the need to do a live stream about how he did not scam this dude. I'm gonna try to summarize the whole live stream here. Basically, there's a bunch of nothing in there. Like it's just like watching like what was in the live stream. There's a bunch of dead air. Basically the scam though, or the alleged scam, was because so they had like a non-compete NDA type agreement that they have people sign before they take part in the producer camp, which makes sense, which does make sense. You know, you don't want people teaching the same stuff that you learn in the camp and then you replace them essentially, right? So it kind of does make sense. But there was another thing happening too. There was also a no refund policy. But supposedly, there was no word about this non-compete NDA agreement. And this guy at Trust Issues did not want to sign this agreement because of some plugin I think he was working on or something. He was doing something essentially. And because he was like iffy about signing it, like the wording was like very open-ended, which is like pretty much the case with a lot of any sort of like document like that, right? So I can understand why he was sketched out about that. He may have been being a little bit overly cautious in my opinion, but basically he did not want to sign it, and there was kind of a dispute between the fact that Dame told him that he didn't have to sign it, but apparently Dame's partner according to Trust Issues, was telling him to sign it. And then because of that, basically he just started ghosting the guy. Like he started ghosting the guy. He was trying to get his money back, and they basically told him no. They offered him half the money back. They told him no because of the no refund policy, right? So legally, technically, they were in the right. Don't agree with it, think it's a shitty thing to do. They only offered him half of his money back, okay? Which, the reason why they said they could only give back half the money was because of the work they had put in up to that point, which, in my opinion, did not sound like a lot of work. Like, they were like, oh, we put you in the system and stuff like that. It was just like, okay, is that really like $500 worth or whatever, right? So, I personally didn't call it a scam, but I did see where both sides are coming from. And during this stream, so Dame Taylor had come to the stream, Trust Issues was in the stream. They were both there in the chat. And then I asked them both if they wanted to come up and kind of discuss it. You know, I was actually trying to solve the thing. I was trying to like get to the root of this. You know, it seems like maybe there was a misunderstanding. So I invited them both up here. And basically Dame was unwilling to do that. Like he was up there by himself for a bit, but then Trust Issues had came in after that. And then he basically was unwilling to have to talk to him. But basically, the second that Trust Issues came in and I offered to let him speak up here, right? Yeah, basically, Dame, he basically didn't really render any service, but what he said he did is they put him in the system and something else. I can't remember off the top of my head, right? So technically, you know, no refund policy, covered his ass. So anyways, basically, he got kind of pissed off about it. From what he said later on down the road, it was like he was like trying to add him. I was like trying to add him 22 them or something, which is not really like some mastermind scheme on my part. I was just like, you know, maybe we could solve this, right? It was for content. Like covering the whole thing was for content, but I just reacted to the content that's out there, you know, like it wasn't a scheme to like be like, well, I'm gonna plot these dudes against each other, right? Anyways, after basically Dame Taylor fucked off at that point during the stream, he went on to his stream and he muted himself and he was like talking on the phone to some people. Like and people were saying he was making all types of threats, like being like, well, I'm gonna get this channel taken down, like blah 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 blah, all types of crazy shit, right? Yeah, that was one funny. BWB hopped into a stream after that, like immediately after that. BWB pops into a stream and they're doing like a little like interview segment. I'm just like, bro, these guys are so transparent, dude. This is so transparent, guys. Okay, after that point, though, this is where it got really fucking weird. He starts making fucking streams and videos about me, like, every fucking day, dude. Every fucking day. and like weird shit where he's like over and over be like, apologize to me, Weaver Beast, apologize to me, Weaver Beast. I think I'm just gonna block you because you seem like the type of person who may like actually like try to fucking kill me. You know what I mean? You're taking this internet shit like way too serious, bro.
Weaver Beast needs to apologize. 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 Weaver Beast needs to apologize.
Bro's doing the Mr. Beast challenge right now.
Weaver Beast needs to apologize. Weaver Beast needs to apologize. Weaver Beast needs to apologize.
This isn't edited.
Apologize. Weaver Beast
this isn't edited, bro.
Weaver Beast needs to apologize. 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 Weaver Beast needs.
This is not edited. That's the crazy. This is not fucking edited.
Apologize. Weaver Beast needs to apologize.
So you know, seeing shit like that, I'm kind of just like, all right, bro. I ain't. You know, I don't think. I think us talking this out. I think the opportunity is kind of closed off. What did he say? You made a bunch of videos about me. Some of them didn't even really make sense. He was like threatening to like dox this other guy named Jared, right? Now, actually, after this original live stream had taken place, I believe I privated it. Now, the only reason I actually unprivated it was because of all these fucking videos, right? He was basically telling the story in a way that did not happen. So I was like, okay, you know, I gotta at least kind of defend myself by having the original thing up, right? So he makes all these videos and streams about me. And honestly, before he did this, I was probably open to having a discussion with him, you know, being like, hey, you know, like, I wasn't trying to like upset you, bro. Like, I was just kind of covering the content, you know, wasn't really trying to, it wasn't like anything like weird, like he was trying to make it out to be. But he was like doing all this weird shit, like making threats to me and this other dude, talking about taking our channels down, talking about he's gonna like beat my ass at NAM and all this weird shit. And I was basically just like, okay, yeah, this is like, he's acting like a deranged fucking freak, dude. He's acting like a really deranged fucking freak. It was unnecessarily weird, bro. And the thing is, like, I guess he was upset about like the potential defamation that could occur through a situation like that. But I think he wasn't really even listening to what was happening in the stream, you know? He was just like kind of reacting to like emotionally, reacting very emotionally. The thing is, like, when somebody becomes this deranged, it makes you want to not talk to them anymore. It makes you want to not have a conversation with them anymore. Like, I would have been open to like piecing it up with him until he started doing all these fucking videos and streams. It's just like, okay, now you're making me look like a coward or something if I even fucking like consider talking to you. So it's just like, all right, fuck this guy, dude. And I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna leave this stream up. And I changed it to the title to Dame Taylor does not want you to see this live stream. And the reason for that was because, one, it'll get people to click on it that are seeing this other shit, right? And two, because he did not want people to see this. At that point, basically nothing really happened. He continued to make a bunch of fucking videos and streams, just being very obsessive. Here, let me see if somebody in the Discord has the... It's in here somewhere. I don't want to fucking find it. All right, anyways, okay, so basically continue making videos and streams, basically like saying I gotta apologize to him. And then basically I ignored him for months, right? Yeah, it was a very fragile ego thing to do. And the thing that's kind of funny about this guy is he's very thin-skinned, man. Like he will delete any sort of criticism in the comments. And he makes the excuse of banning people and deleting comments if people do not have videos on their channel or if they do not have a profile picture. So basically you have to like reveal who you are to this guy before you're able to speak on his channel. Which is interesting because he has a history of doxing people too. And I actually have a bunch of fucking information on this guy. Not like doxing or anything, but a bunch of like screenshots and shit I've collected. Because I was actually planning to do like a video exposing the shit out of him. But part of the reason I didn't do that was because I'm like, you know, I'm giving this guy attention basically. He's like, like, I'm a nobody, right? I'm a nobody. But he's even more so a nobody. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Like, it's kind of like showing him more attention than it's worth, right? So I was kind of like, you know, I'm not gonna make that video, bro. I'm not even gonna make that video, even though it's really fucking funny. Like, I planned like a lot of shit for it. I have like a anonymous mask because he's afraid of anonymous people. I have like all this shit about people he's doxed. Like, I got a bunch of shit collected, bro. Like, anyways, I basically ended up not doing it though, even though it was really funny. Like, I have some very funny bits for it, and I was just basically like, nah, you know what? I think this is giving this guy too much attention, right? So I basically ignored him for months. It's been about 5 months since then. Then, all of a sudden, 1 week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Let's see. Here it is. 2 weeks ago, I start getting emails, right? I start getting some emails. Now, let's take a look at these emails here. So first thing I get, 13 days ago. So it was actually 2 weeks ago. So I get a privacy complaint on YouTube. And what could this privacy complaint be on? Privacy complaint? What is it on? Oh, that's a YouTube link. Oh, Dame Taylor does not want you to see this live stream. And he mentioned a bunch of times. He wants me to say sorry for like platforming that guy, basically. And it's like, bro, first of all, you also platformed that guy, right? And the fact that you weren't willing to have a conversation with him just makes you look guilty, you know? And I didn't even like personally think he was guilty. I thought what he did was shitty, you know, but technically then there was no refund policy. So, hey, you know, legally you're in the right? So I get this privacy complaint shit 2 weeks ago, right? And I go and look at it and I'm just like, bro, like you did this same shit in your video. You put yourself in this video. You can't file a privacy complaint for the thing that you already put in your fucking video. So basically YouTube told him to fuck off. YouTube was like, fuck off, bro. Okay, so basically YouTube tells him to fuck off. They're like, bro, this is stupid. You're insane. Then I think yesterday or 2 days ago, I'm not sure at this point. I don't know. I know. Okay, hold on. It was within the past week. I also got this. Copyright takedown request received for YouTube video. YouTube disputes. At google.com. We received a copyright infringement notification regarding your videos. We believe your content is protected by fair use, fair dealing, or similar exception to content pre-action. Or we believe your content is protected. We're writing to let you know if you choose. Please be advised it is possible the copyright owner will approach you directly to request removal or take another action. Now, let's look here. Who is this from? Copyright owner name. Industry Dame. Oh, sad to see, bro. Full legal name. You know what? I did him a favor. I copied it out here, but it is very similar to his channel name. We'll say that. Username, Industry Dame. You know, I blocked his emails even. You know, do the guy a little favor here. So URL allegedly infringing video, and basically this is the live stream. That's the link to the live stream here. Type of video live stream. Where does the content appear? From 17 minutes to 1 hour 27. Now that's incorrect. First of all, and it appears in the source video from 152 to 215, which doesn't even fucking make sense. So you're telling me, let's see, that's 23 minutes of his video appeared in an hour and 10 minutes of my video. I mean, that's pretty clear cut fair use, man. 18 minutes turned into an hour and 10 minutes. That's like, we're tripling the length, man. We're tripling the length. Like, what is the effect this is having on the video? It's like deep into the live stream. It's me covering the story, criticizing it. Like, this is about as fair use as it can get, man. Sorry to tell you, man. Sorry to tell you, you know. And would you believe it? You know, YouTube agreed. I didn't even have to, like, reach out to a lawyer or anything, which I do actually know a couple. But yeah, basically YouTube told him to fuck off. They told him to fuck off. Okay? So, hi, Industry Dame. Thank you for your response. We reviewed it and provided updates below. Request declined. We remain concerned that your removal request is invalid for the videos listed below. As a result, the content will remain live on YouTube. Yeah. W. Didn't even have to do anything, bro. Even YouTube was like, hey, we usually stay out of this kind of shit, but this is so fucking retarded that we're just gonna tell you to fuck off, basically, bro. So the video in question is a live stream, and then the title of the video is exposing. This is not the name of my video, by the way. This was his video. He did a second video following it up, drawing more attention to it, where he wrote in the title of his own video, exposing Dame stole $500 quotation mark scam plot between Weaver Beats and Jared Rogers. Which is kind of fucked up. He like put this guy's name out there in the YouTube video. Like he basically was like revealing a bunch of shit about this guy, which is like really whack. Yeah. So I mean, guess like the moral of the story here, bro, is like if this kind of shit ever happens to you, try to take it in stride. You know, if you disagree, state why you disagree. You know, don't freak out, don't get emotional. You know, argue your point, and then don't like make threats. Don't try to take down the video or stream in any way possible. If you can combat it, do it that way. If it's not that big of a deal though, maybe just let it fall by the wayside. Maybe just not give a shit about it anymore. You know, because the whole point of this is by him making videos and streams every day about this and trying to copyright strike it and privacy complaints and doing all this weird shit, is he's only drawn more attention to it. You know, he drew more attention to it. That's the whole thing. Like supposedly people have been messaging him about it still, but the whole thing is people would have even forgot about this at this point. People would have forgot about it at this point. And the fact is, like, when you keep, it's a Barbra Streisand effect, you know. So the thing with like these privacy complaints and copyright strikes, or copyright strike, I should say, is it's kind of illegal. Like, first of all, like to file a DMCA under false pretense, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. You know, obviously I'm not going to do anything about it, but you know, it just, because he knows it's not because like of the content, it's because he doesn't want people to see it, you know. He doesn't want people to see it, and that's essentially filing it under false pretenses. And I'm surprised YouTube, like, I mean, I guess they're just being nice by being like, hey, fuck off, we don't want to, like, you know, get the lawyers involved, right, for this false DMCA. But yeah, moral of the story here, man, is you know, don't handle the situation like this. There's a million other ways to handle a situation like this better. You know, this is not how you do it. It's not a good look. It's not helping in the long run, man. Okay, so that concludes the segment on Unhinged Freak copyright striking me and filing privacy complaints. And he should apologize. Dame Taylor should apologize. Dame Taylor should apologize. Dame Taylor should apologize. Dame Taylor should apologize.